Good day, everyone. My name is John Mensah, a student of Accra Technical University, studying electrical and electronics engineering, a third-year student. In this video, I'm going to take you through a video showing how I did a schematic, PCB layout, and also a 3D model of an Arduino Mega 2560. So join me, let's get into it. You're welcome once again. So this is the interface of the PCB software. So when you open KICAD, this is how it shows. And then I'm going to quickly teach you how you can create a new project. Yeah, so you can see here that I already have my project opened in KICAD. I'm going to teach you how you can be able to open your new project. So you quickly come here, you can see it is written new project here. You click on it and then you leave it on default. You click on OK. Then also you have to create a folder for your project. Okay, I already have my folder created. You create a folder, you name it to your preference, and then you save it. Okay, so that is how you can quickly create a new PCB. You can create a new KICAD project file. All right, so I'm going to open my schematic diagram so that you can see how the schematic was done. So this is my schematic diagram of the Arduino Mega 2560. You can see here, this is the IC. This is also the IC of the Arduino Mega 16U2MU. That's the IC4. I labeled it as IC4, and then this is the Arduino Mega 2560 IC itself. Okay. So I have a couple of amplifiers. I have my USB. I have the barrel jack, USB B, and then the barrel jack. And then this is the female connectors. Yes, this is the female connectors. There's also a female connector with 8 pins. And then also this is the power circuit. So this is where you connect. This is where the main power supply comes to. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to teach you how you can place a resistor, just to demonstrate how I did the component placing. Okay. So when you press A on your keyboard, it is going to open the all components pop-up menu where you can insert your components by searching them on the search bar over here. Okay. So when you search, maybe you want to place a resistor, we type resistor RES, then we get it here, we click on. So whenever you are adding a component, you make sure that you add your footprints so that you won't do a double work after placing all the components in the schematic. You go back again looking for footprints. That is a whole lot of work. So you place, I advise you place all your footprints together with your components when you are placing them. Okay. So this is our resistor. And then if you want to label it, you double click on it. Then you choose this. Let's say this is resistor 31. And then the value, maybe we need a 100K ohm resistor. You click on OK. And then we have it here. Okay. All right. So when you want to move when you want to move a component here, you click on it, you press on M on your keyboard, and then you can move it to anywhere that you want to take it to. And also, when you want to wire it, you place your mouse cursor on the tip of the resistor. You see it changes to this with the line. Then you connect it to wherever you want to connect it to. So that is basically how you wire in KICAD. All right. So that is how we were able to place all the components that we have, or all the components that you can see on my screen over here. That is how we were able to place all the components. Okay, so I'm going to quickly teach you how you can sometimes when you are doing your drawing, the components are too many that you need a bigger sheet to place all the components in. I'm going to teach you how you can do that as well. So you come to file and then you go to page settings. You go to page settings and then you click on the drop down menu here. So for that drawing, I'm using the A2 sheet. Yes, you can choose between the A2, A4, A5. Yeah, to your preference on how large you want your working area to be. So I'm using the A2 sheet. All right, so let's get into it. So this here is the electrical rule checker. When you click on the electrical rule checker, you can check for the errors, the number of errors that you have in your work, and also the warnings. So when you go there, it's the system automatically tells you where the warning is coming from and then how to, move all the warnings and then the errors from the circuit. All right. So someone may ask, how do you convert this to PCB? So this is the icon over here. So you click on the green icon that looks like an electrical layout. You click on it and then it brings you to this menu. So this is basically your PCB layout. All right. So someone will ask, how did you do the arrangements on your working layout? So when you come to PCB, you don't automatically find all your components organized this way. You have to arrange them. So with the same format, you click on the components, you press on M, you move it to where you want to take it to. You understand? So these are all the footprints that we attach to our schematic. That is why you see all of them here like this. Okay. So if you want to add a text to it, like the way I've added my name over there, you come down here and then you click on this drop down and you go to draw tests and then you add the text that you want. Let's say I want to type my name, John. Okay, I'll click on OK. And then there it is. You have your name over there. All right, so that's basically how to add your name. Okay, so okay, so this is the PCB layout of the work of the Arduino Mega 2560 that I created in KICAD. Yeah. So when you look at this, you can see updates from PCB schematic. So that is how you update your drawing from the schematic to PCB. When you click on it, it opens this way. You come to update PCB and you find all your components here. All right. So this button also gives us the chance to be able to view our drawing in a 3D model. Okay, in a 3D model. Yeah. So when you look at this PCB, you can see that I've done all the routing, the cable routing, the connections, and then everything. So this is basically how you do it. You come to this and then you can see route single track. So that's the routing components. You click on it and then let's say I want to wire this resistor. You click here and then you connect it to this side. Okay. So I also can also with the green, with the red lines that you see, that is the cable routing done on top of the PCB. And then the blue ones are showing the ones going under the PCB. Okay. Yes, that's the ones going under the PCB. All right. So let's go to the 3D view. So this is the 3D. When you click on it, it brings you to the 3D. You can see how beautiful our drawing is looking over here. So you can rotate it around. You can see our capacitors, the barrel jack, and then also the USB-B connector here. You can see our push button. Then we have the IC over here. Then you can see the name showing over here. These are the pins also. Okay. Yeah. These are the pins, the female pins, where you can connect your pins to when you are when you have the actual board with you. This is where you can compare you can connect your male pins too. Yeah. So this is basically an overview of how to place components of PCB. And do the PCB layout of an Arduino Mega 2560. Yeah, right. Thank you for watching, and I hope you had an insightful moment. If you have any comments or any questions, you can write it in the comment section, and then I'll come back to it and then reply your comments. Thank you.